Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome to this channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an exciting video. In this video, we are diving into a fascinating comparison between two of Africa's most vibrant and dynamic countries, that is Kenya and Ghana. Both of these nations are rich in culture, history and diversity, but they have some distinct differences that set them apart. In this video, we explore the 10 biggest differences between Kenya and Ghana, covering everything from geography, food, language, economy, lifestyle, and much more. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. So starting with geography and location, Kenya is located in East Africa, bordered by countries like Uganda, Tanzania, and Ethiopia. It also has a coastline along the Indian Ocean, which gives it stunning beaches and a tropical climate in its coastal regions. Ghana, on the other hand, is in West Africa, bordered by Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, and Togo. Instead of the Indian Ocean, Ghana has a coastline along the Atlantic Ocean, making it coastal cities like Accra and Cape Coast significant trade and cultural hubs. Kenya has a more diverse landscape ranging from savannas to mountains, the Great Rift Valley, and the world-famous Masai Mara. Ghana, while also diverse, has a more tropical rainforest climate with regions of savanna and lush coastal plains. Moving on to history and colonial influence, both Kenya and Ghana were colonized by the British, but their paths to independence were quite different. Ghana was the first African country to gain independence in 1957 under the leadership of Kwame Nkrumah. This made Ghana a symbol of freedom for the rest of Africa. Kenya, on the other hand, gained independence in 1963 after a long and brutal struggle, including the Mau Mau uprising against the British colonial rule. Jomo Kenyatta became Kenya's first president. While both countries have strong national identities, their colonial past have influenced their governance systems, legal frameworks, and even education. Talking about languages, one of the biggest differences between Kenya and Ghana is language. Kenya has two official languages, English and Swahili. Swahili is widely spoken across the country, and many Kenyans mix it with English in everyday conversations. Ghana's official language is English, but it has over 80 indigenous languages spoken across the country. Some of the most widely spoken local languages include Twiga and Ewe. Unlike Kenya, Ghana doesn't have a unifying indigenous language like Swahili. This means that while English is the primary mode of communication, Ghanaians often switch to their local languages when speaking among themselves. Now, talking about culture and traditions, cultural diversity is another key difference. Kenya has over 40 ethnic groups, with the Kikuyu, Luo, Luya, and Maasai being among the largest. Each ethnic group has unique traditions, music, and dance. Ghana, while smaller in population than Kenya, is also culturally rich. The Akan people, which include the Ashanti and the Fante, are the largest ethnic group, followed by the Ewe and the Ga. One of the most famous Ghanaian traditions is the Ashanti Kingdom, which still holds significant cultural and historical importance today. The kente cloth, a brightly colored fabric, originates from Ghana and is worn on special occasions. Now let's talk about food differences. Kenyan and Ghanaian cuisines are both delicious, but they have some key differences. In Kenya, ugali, that is a maize flour dish, is a staple food, usually served with vegetables, meat, or fish. Other popular dishes include yamachoma, which is grilled meat, the collard greens, and chapati. Ghanaians also eat a maize-based dish called banku, but they have a stronger preference for fufu, which is made from pounded cassava and plantain. Ghanaians also enjoy wake, a rice and beans dish, porridge, and jollof rice, which is a popular West African dish that has sparked the famous jollof wars between Ghana and Nigeria. One key difference is that Ghanaian food is spicier, whereas Kenyan food tends to be milder with fewer spices. Now, talking about economy and business environment, Kenya and Ghana are among the strongest economies in Africa, but they have different economic structure. Kenya is a hub for technology and innovation, often called Silicon Savannah because of its growing tech industry. Companies like Safaricom and its mobile money service M-Pesa have revolutionized the way people do business in East Africa. Ghana, on the other hand, has a strong natural resources sector with gold, cocoa, and oil being its biggest exports. The economy relies heavily on mining and agriculture, making it one of the fastest growing economies in West Africa. Kenya has a more developed tourism sector thanks to its safaris, national parks, and wildlife. Ghana, however, is a major destination for diaspora tourism with sites like the Cape Coast Castle and Elmina Castle, drawing African Americans interested in their heritage. Now, talking about transportation systems, when it comes to getting around, there are noticeable differences between Kenya and Ghana. Kenya has a bus system dominated by colorful music-filled minibuses called matatus, which are an essential part of Nairobi's culture. There is also the SGR railway that connects Nairobi to Mombasa, making long-distance travel easier. Ghana's main form of public transport is the trotro, which is similar to matatus but more organized. Ghana's capital, Accra, also has a growing ride-hailing industry with services like Uber and Bolt being very popular. While both countries have traffic congestion issues in major cities, Ghana has slightly better routes, while Kenya has a more dynamic public transport culture. And finally, let's talk about music and entertainment. Kenyan and Ghanaian music scenes are both vibrant but have different influences. Kenya is known for benga, gengetone, and afro-pop, with artists like Sauti Sol, Otile Brown dominating the industry. The music scene is heavily influenced by Tanzania bongo flava and Nigerian afrobeat. Ghana, on the other hand, is famous for high life and hip life, which blend African rhythms with Western music. Artists like Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, and Chatawale are some of Ghana's biggest stars, making waves internationally. So there you have it, 10 of the biggest differences between Kenya and Ghana. Both countries are incredible in their own unique ways, and while they have some cultural, economic, and historical differences, they also share a common African spirit of resilience, innovation, and hospitality. Which country do you think you would love to visit first, Kenya or Ghana? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.